Bhagavad Gita as it is. Chapter 6, Text 27. Prashantamanasam hyenam yoginam sukhamuttamam upaiti shantarajasam brahma bhutam akalmasham. Synonyms. Prashanta, mind fixed on the lotus feet of Krishna. Manasam, of one whose mind is so fixed. He, certainly. Enam, this. Yoginam, the yogi. Sukham, happiness. Uttamam, the highest. Upaiti, attains. Shanta rajasam, pacified passion. Brahma bhutam, liberated by identification with the Absolute. Akalmasham, freed from all past sinful reaction. Translation. The yogi whose mind is fixed on me verily attains the highest happiness. By virtue of his identity with Brahman, he is liberated. His mind is peaceful, his passions are quieted, and he is freed from sin. Purport. Brahma Bhuta is the state of being free from material contamination and situated in the transcendental service of the Lord. Mad Bhaktim Labhate Param. Bhagavad Gita 18.54. One cannot remain in the quality of Brahman, the Absolute, until one's mind is fixed on the lotus feet of the Lord. Savai manaha Krishna padara vindayoho. To be always engaged in the transcendental loving service of the Lord or to remain in Krishna consciousness is to be factually liberated from the mode of passion and all material contamination. Text 28. Yunjanevam sadatmanam yogi vigata kalmashaha sukhena brahma samsparsham atyantam sukham ashnute. Synonyms. Yunjan, thus being engaged in yoga practice. Evam, thus. Sada, always. Atmanam, self. Yogi, one who is in touch with the Supreme Self. Vigata is freed from. Kalmashaha, all material contamination. Sukhena, in transcendental happiness. Brahma samsparsham, being in constant touch with the Supreme. Atyantam, highest. Sukham, happiness. Ashnute, attains. Translation. Steady in the self, being freed from all material contamination, the yogi achieves the highest perfectional stage of happiness in touch with the Supreme Consciousness. Purport. Self-realization means knowing one's constitutional position in relationship to the Supreme. The individual soul is part and parcel of the Supreme, and his position is to render transcendental service to the Lord. This transcendental contact with the Supreme is called Brahma Samsparsha. Text 29. Sarva bhutastamatmanam sarva bhutani chatmani ikshate yoga yuktatma sarvatra samadarshanaha. Synonyms. Sarva bhutastam, situated in all beings. Atmanam, the Supersoul. Sarva, all. Bhutani, entities. Cha, also. Atmani, in the self. Ikshate, does see. Yoga Yukta Atma, one who is dovetailed in Krishna consciousness. Sarvatra, everywhere. Samadarshanaha, seeing equally. Translation. A true yogi observes me in all beings and also sees every being in me. Indeed, the self-realized man sees me everywhere. Purport. A Krishna-conscious yogi is the perfect seer because he sees Krishna, the Supreme, situated in everyone's heart as Supersoul, Paramatma. Ishvaraha sarva bhutanam hrideshe arjuna tishtati. The Lord in his Paramatma feature is situated within both the heart of the dog and that of a Brahmana. The perfect yogi knows that the Lord is eternally transcendental and is not materially affected by his presence in either a dog or a Brahmana. That is the supreme neutrality of the Lord. The individual soul is also situated in the individual heart, but he is not present in all hearts. That is the distinction between the individual soul and the super soul. One who is not factually in the practice of yoga cannot see so clearly. A Krishna-conscious person can see Krishna in the heart of both the believer and non-believer. In the Smriti, this is confirmed as follows. Atatatvacha matratvad atma hi paramo harihi. The Lord, being the source of all beings, is like the mother and the maintainer. As the mother is neutral to all different kinds of children, the Supreme Father or Mother is also. Consequently, the Super Soul is always in every living being. Outwardly also, every living being is situated in the energy of the Lord. As will be explained in the 7th chapter, the Lord has primarily two energies, the spiritual or superior and the material or inferior. The living entity, although part of the superior energy, is conditioned by the inferior energy. The living entity is always in the Lord's energy. Every living entity is situated in him in one way or another. The yogi sees equally because he sees that all living entities, although in different situations according to the results of fruitive work, in all circumstances remain the servants of God. While in the material energy, the living entity serves the material senses, and while in spiritual energy, he serves the Supreme Lord directly. In either case, the living entity is the servant of God. This vision of equality is perfect in a person in Krishna consciousness.